Good Wednesday morning from Marion, Kentucky. Today's newscast is brought to you by Hodges Sports and Apparel and Crittenden Community Hospital.
Hodges Sports and Apparel is having a holiday open house Saturday from 9 to 6. All ladies' boutique apparel is 20% off, and everyone who spends $75 in the boutique will get a free t-shirt while supplies last. Enter for giveaways and get ready for Christmas Saturday at Hodges.
Join us here each Monday, Wednesday, Friday for our Crittenden Press newscast. In local news this morning, a Marion man who in September pleaded guilty to killing a Livingston County woman more than 3 years ago at her home in Carsville has been sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for 25 years. 27-year-old Claude Brown appeared Tuesday before Livingston Circuit Judge James Redd, who handed down the sentence. Brown's plea avoids a possible death penalty trial. He pleaded guilty to murder and felony first-degree burglary in the case involving the death of 56-year-old Carla Haley of Livingston County. On newsstands today, look for an article in this week's Crittenden Press about a 99-year-old Crittenden County woman who showed up to vote last week and learned that Kentucky believed that she was no longer living, as she had been purged from the voter rolls, it seems. Betty Edwards took it in stride. Here's part of what she had to say about the situation.
I was beginning to think I wasn't going to get to vote at all. Finally, I think it took us about 2 hours, I think. But I got to vote, okay, because they said I wasn't registered. And I had voted there last year. That's what I thought, that they probably thought, well, I'm not still here, so they just marked me off.
Now, Betty did get to vote, and you can read more about her trip to the polls in this week's newspaper. In other local news, contributions are being accepted for Community Christmas. Donations help support Angel Tree tags for younger children and allow the Crittenden County Interagency Council to purchase gift cards and vouchers from local businesses for older teens. Financial contributions may be made to Farmers Bank through Monday, December 9th. Checks should be made payable to Crittenden County Community Services. Monetary donations and canned goods that will be distributed through Community Christmas can also be taken at Marion Baptist Church through Friday, December 6th. The Heritage Golf Course, swimming pool, and Mulligan's Restaurant, all part of former Marion Country Club, has officially changed hands. It has been purchased by Marion native Jansen James. During the changeover, Mulligan's is temporarily closed. Now, James is offering a chance to win a $100 gift card to the restaurant if you complete a survey he's doing to see what the community wants in the future from out at the facility. Link and a QR code to the survey is in this week's newspaper, and we also plan to have Jansen on the newscast later this week. As a reminder, Cave and Rock Ferry continues to run on an abbreviated weekend schedule. Saturday and Sunday hours are from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. The ferry is operating on a normal schedule weekdays. Also in your weekly newspaper, have you ever read the regular feature that we have called Throwback Thursday? It's a look at this week in local history. 50 years ago this week, you can read about Ronnie Kirk, a 1967 graduate of Crittenden County High School who came back here to be a state trooper. That was 50 years ago this week. 25 years ago this week, Crittenden County's Relay for Life received national recognition for its fundraising efforts for the American Cancer Society. Vicki Tinsley and Glenn Conger were at the award presentation in Bowling Green for Marion. Read much more local history like this as we look back every week in the Crittenden Press. In meetings, Thursday, November 14th, that's tomorrow at 5:30 p.m., Crittenden County Board of Education will have its regular monthly meeting. In outdoors, it has been a slow start to the deer rifle season. Typically, hunters in this county take home about 650 deer or more in the first 2 days of hunting. But in Crittenden County this year, only 465 were bagged on the first Saturday and Sunday of the season. There were 323 taken on opening day. That's really low. The season continues through Sunday, November 24th. You can see more coverage about the local deer harvest in your newspaper this week. We will be right back with the sports after a message from Crittenden Community Hospital.
If you've suffered an injury or need rehabilitation following surgery, trust the professionals at Crittenden Community Hospital for physical and occupational therapy. Licensed staff will help you safely progress to normal activities while providing ongoing assessment and patient education. Call 270-965-1013 for more information.
In local sports, Crittenden County High School graduate Taylor Guest scored a career-high 31 points for her college basketball team, Lindsey Wilson, in a win over Cincinnati Claremont on Monday. That game was at Columbia. The starting forward is now averaging 18 points per game, and her team is off to a 4-0 start to begin the season. How about a big old coffee toast to the Cats? My favorite headline from last night's Kentucky win was Devils Go Down in Georgia. Of course, a reference to the famous song by Charlie Daniels Band. As your number 19 Kentucky Wildcats upset Duke 77-72 last night in an absolute war in Atlanta as part of the State Farm Champions Classic. Andrew Carr led Kentucky with 17 points, and Mark Pope got his first signature victory as coach of the Wildcats as they remain undefeated at 4-0. And for the local fans who are wondering if Travis Perry got into the game, no, he didn't play last night. We have to remember he's still just a freshman. This morning's news and sports has been brought to you by Hodges Sports and Apparel and Crittenden Community Hospital. This has been Chris Evans reporting for the Crittenden Press.